It just kicked me into
That
it.
food down in.
I'm professional, so it's good.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, people? What's up? Welcome back to the Wild That's Crazy podcast. This is season 2, episode 3. I want to say welcome back to you guys. Thank you guys so much. I took a week off, had to take care of some things. Glad you guys still with me. Thank you so much for the people who subscribe. Thank you for everybody that share, like, comment, and just everybody that's been passing good words, giving me feedback. Like I say, any feedback is good feedback. Thank you guys so much. Um, I want to thank my guest from last week, Mo. What a week before last, Mo. Thank you so much. I want to thank you to my guests right here. I introduced them in a minute. And I just want to real quick just talk to you guys just about I would say chasing dreams. Now this might sound corny or whatever, but I feel like in this day and age, like it's not like when I was coming up or my father's or grandfather was coming up where they didn't have access to a lot of things. We didn't have money for things. We probably had to watch our little brothers or our little sisters. It was like as kids, we was like young adults. We had a lot of responsibility and a lot of things. And if you wanted to play sports, you might have to catch the bus, 2, 3 buses to somebody's house. We had to walk in blizzards to school. We had to work. There was no off days. Like on the weekends, we couldn't sleep all day and play the video game. We had to go shovel the snow. We went out friends' house. We had to work with our parents on their business or whatever they had going on. So as kids and as young adults, we was given a lot. And then, like I said, it wasn't too much access to do things. Everybody didn't have everything. But I would say now, these days, you kids, people my age, people younger, like we don't have the excuse no more not to learn how to do things or understand things or teach yourself certain things. Like the internet, the way times are now, like you have too much access to do anything. Like you got people driving people around to make money. You got people working 2, 3 jobs. Like you have access to earn money from home on your couch. So I would just tell everybody, just work a little harder, man. Like even with myself, and it's not to boost my own, but I work hard with this podcast. And these people next to me, I know they work hard. I've seen them work hard. So my thing will be just everybody, let's do our thing. Let's work a little harder. Like times are a lot better. We still got some stuff going on that we can't control. All we can do is make the most out of it, but we can make sure we doing our best. So everybody just get a little bit more aggressive in 2022. And with that being said, I want to introduce my guests from the In the Mix podcast. I got my guy Fresh. I got Lady T. I got my man Judas. And I got my man Jevvy, not Chevy. I'm sorry, my brother. Sorry for them posts. So what's going on with you guys?
Oh man, we here, man. Thank you for having us, man.
No problem,
we
my
here.
brother.
Man, I'm good. I'm good.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad you invited us.
Mhm.
I'm good. I'm feeling good today.
That's what's up. I like that. Good energy. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. I just got ordained today.
Oh yeah.
Judas Priest is the ordained minister now.
Okay. I wish you would
Wow.
have told me before I had my cup right. But, what's up, man? How was that, man?
It was okay. It's good. I just did it so I can marry people and give counseling. I think I give good counsel. So
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. How you doing, my brother?
Oh yeah, it's been better days, but it ain't nothing but up from here. So
That's what's
my
up.
team got my back. Been going through a little bit of something, but it's all up from here.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that we all got that positive energy. I love it.
Mhm.
All right, now with podcasters, I created this little game where, anytime I have podcasters on, I want to do this. Just a fun little game to play. And all you guys got to do is just point at the person you think I'm talking about. That's it. So whatever I ask,
Okay.
just take a step back. Everybody lean back a little bit. You don't got to move your chair, but just lean back and just point at the person. If it's you, give them thumbs to yourself.
Okay.
If it's the other person, give a good strong point to see who we talking about. Okay, and I'm going to go through them real quick because I don't want y'all thinking about it. I just want you to go quick on your toes. First question. Who's the serious one? Real quick. Who's the serious one? Okay, next
I
one.
got Jevvy on the end.
Who's the funniest one?
I think I'm funny.
Oh my God! Did y'all all pick yourselves?
Say everybody pick themselves. Okay. Who's the late one? Y'all scared to point at each other. Okay. Now this one should be funny. Who's the best dressed?
I think I am.
I'm gonna say her.
I
'cause she's
strongly
good.
believe I am.
Okay. Who's the one that right now they feel famous? Out of all of them, they feel the famous one. You feel they the most famous?
I definitely do.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it to Lady T.
I think
He said that think.
Oh, the thing. Oh yeah.
I like that. Okay. Who the last? This the last one. Who's the loudest? I was about to say I know that one.
Yeah, Judas the loudest.
Okay, that's the last one. Okay. Hope everybody did good. I can't wait to watch it and laugh at it. Okay, so tell me about you guys' podcast.
Well, our podcast we pretty much started it May 28th.
May 28th.
Yeah, May
At a
28th.
bonfire.
In a bonfire, just chilling.
Nope, we started in the kitchen.
The kitchen was the
First
kitchen.
episode.
Oh
was
yeah,
the
we
kitchen.
did actually. Yeah, it was the kitchen.
Yep.
How much?
Well,
Then we started doing it at the bonfire.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Y'all did it at
alcohol.
the bonfire,
alcohol
that's
throws my
dope.
memory off a little bit.
Yeah, we drunk in front of the fire.
Right.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah. But yeah, we started like May 28th in the kitchen, bonfire, whichever, give or take, it's here nor there. And but yeah, we were just recording and we set up the anchor thing. We were like, man, I wonder what people listen to us.
Yeah.
Because we felt like we was funny as hell.
No, y'all funny. Y'all funny as hell. And y'all chemistry good. You can tell y'all know each other.
Yeah. And so we was like, man, so I wonder if, somebody would listen to us. And turns out, people listen to us.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and to add on to that, our character kind of it blends in with each other. It's not the same, which is why we call it In the Mix.
Okay.
But when Lady T came on, Lady T is that last little cherry on top of that good ass cake.
Right.
That balance everything out, and so now we in the Mix podcast 4.
Because we knew we was missing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how
Missing
we
something.
was like 3 guys. You like,
Nobody
this
wanna
is
listen to that.
something.
Yeah.
Right, 'cause we were sitting there talking like, man, I feel like something's missing.
Testosterone.
We like, something's missing.
Yeah.
Something's
Because I
definitely
didn't
missing.
come on until September. So,
Oh, okay.
so they was doing it for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was that episode. She
Yeah.
came on for an episode.
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh yeah, we need her. She's strong enough. She can take all 3 of us.
That's important,
Right.
man. That's important. Like, you need that woman, man. Like, I tell my sons, you need that woman that's going to keep it all together, that got your back, you know? And, so what's the journey been like? Like, what's, like, I know what it is doing a podcast. Tell some of the people what it's like, far as, like, hurdles, feeling like you don't feel like doing it today, feeling like you want to do more than one a day, some of the setbacks. Like,
Right.
tell me some of that.
I was sick. So, and I'm like, man, I don't want to miss too many days because, especially when we had just started doing our days each. I'm like, hell no, because this guy right here was like, you want me to do it? I was like, no, I'm doing it in the hospital. I told my nurse, don't
you did
come
the
in.
podcast in the hospital?
I told my nurse don't come in for an hour. I mean, I'm doing
Oh,
myself.
that's
He ain't want me
dope,
to do his
man.
show, man. He ain't
I
want
was like,
me to do it.
I want
Say,
nobody
nah,
doing
Yeah,
my
he didn't
show.
want me to do it.
Say, I'm coming to practice. I believe
Like
in
nobody ain't
practice.
replacing me.
I like that. That's
so
dope.
I'm like, so for me, I'm the one who's like, every day we should be able to try to do it, and then, we understand things happen because stuff happen, or we still working real jobs and all of that stuff. So you be tired and all that. Just anything that can happen will happen sometimes.
Exactly.
So, so we set ourselves up to help each other and see if anybody need anything or help with theirs and stuff. Because if somebody say, "Oh, I'm not going," that's the first thing that come is, "Oh, you want me to do your show for you?"
Right. I'll take care of it for you.
Say somebody gladly hop on there.
Yeah, because Jevvy was saying, our chemistry is so unique because like it's a challenge when to do it every day. Because I know some days I'm like, bro, man, and speak to a situation I had like a couple weeks ago when I did had an interview scheduled, and I was done.
Yeah.
And he like, bro, you gotta get up. You got somebody coming in. You gotta get up. You gotta take care of that interview. And I'm just laying there curled up in the ball. I can't do it.
Say not today.
But with that being said, is that our chemistry is so good that he seen me struggling on, you know what I'm saying, on camera, you know, while we was recording, doing everything, and he stepped in and started talking. He's gonna help me get through the whole segment, because you know that just come with chemistry. We know each other, and he seen the struggle that I was having. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
I like that you could take that criticism or that push, however you
Yeah.
want to take it, because some people can look at something as a negative or be angry about it, but you took it in a positive.
Yeah.
Positive
Even when
way.
we don't agree.
Oh yeah,
And
that's very rare.
You know, you be like, wait,
never
you be
agree.
thinking like we not gonna ever talk to each other again. Nope. Right after we over with, we been start talking about something else and moving on. Like,
Right. As soon as the camera go off, you're like, so what's the next topic? What's next? People call like, hey, y'all good over there? I'm like, yeah, we fine. We talk about what we doing next.
Yeah. That's dope, man, because like you all know these day and ages, like people take stuff the worst
Yeah.
way, like they take it bad. So Lady T, who the one do you think you gotta be? Who you battle the most? Who you
Judas.
disagree with the most?
Well, disagree,
Yeah.
Jevvy. But battling, Judas.
Okay,
All
okay,
day.
okay. That's what's up. So, how do you feel like being the only woman on? Like, do you feel like? Tell me what you feel as far as podcasting, your own relationship. Like, how do you feel?
It's a little bit of pressure because, you know, I am the only girl. So, like, people always like, well, what do Lady T got to say? What's she going to say? Because some of the stuff we talk about, you know, it be a woman thing. So they don't really know. They can say their opinion, but they don't.
Yeah, they
You
don't know
they're not
like
a woman.
you know.
So people looking at me like, what's she going to say? You know, what's she, you know. So it's pressure.
Yeah.
But, like, these guys, these my brothers. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's why the chemistry's so good. That's why we so good, because it's like we might disagree or we might, but like I'm gonna listen to them, they gonna listen to me, and we do it, and you know we come together and we do it. Like a lot of times, like example when you was on the show, when I said what I said, you was like, you know what, I wouldn't even have thought that way until you just said
Hell
that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was like, there's no way she
Yeah.
get away this
Yeah.
point right here.
Yeah, so
But-
yeah,
It is what it is. So you got to be able to give it up.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like the whole thing is being open to whatever and being able to just not take it personal, but just see
Yeah.
where somebody coming from.
yeah.
Like I tell somebody could do the crazy, like y'all know, we can say the craziest shit to somebody we cool with,
Right.
but everybody else can't say that.
Right.
Like, get your shit together.
Right.
Whoa, man, who you talking to?
And
Like,
that's me.
that's you.
Yep, that is me. I'm the guy that comes to Cutthroat. I need to work on how to say it.
Yeah. Your
My
delivery.
message is very clear,
Mhm.
but Manny or Lady T would say the same exact thing, and they'd be like, I'd be like, I just said
I
the
just
same
said
exact thing, word for word. So yeah, that's something I gotta work on. So,
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
I
So-
still stand on my word though. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
say we can agree to disagree.
Yeah. Don't apologize for nothing
No,
you say.
stand on it.
Yeah, that's dope. So tell me, what's some of you guys' goals and dreams and hopes as far as podcasting? Like, what do y'all want to do with this? Where y'all want to go with this? Like, what's y'all goals?
Well, my goal is I want to be the greatest podcast host there is,
I like that.
and with that coming with that, my goal I want to interview 50 Cent, my favorite guy right
So
there.
you want to interview 50?
Yeah, and I know with that goal and dream that work comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's consistent. Consistency is everything, man. You got, like you said, like we were saying, some days you don't feel like doing it, but you got to get up and do it. Some days you don't feel good, but you still got to get up and do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's my goal. And, you know, and just want to be great. And I know it takes work and effort and consistency to be great. So
Right.
I'm willing to put that work in.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, I want us to get big. I want us to get out here. I want to do interviews with people that's known and things like that, you know. But I know there's a process. Like, it ain't going to come easy. But, you know, with the work and putting your mind to it and everything, we can do anything,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But you got to be willing to do it. And that's my goal. I want us to be out there. I want, when you say In the Mix podcast, people know who you're talking about.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's my goal. I just want to get out there, get big.
Right.
You know.
Definitely big. Definitely famous.
Yeah.
And, maybe rich a little bit.
So you ain't mad at the money.
Right.
Oh yeah, all that come along with it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
coming with it.
But definitely, I think that, yeah, I think we all, as a whole, like, for in the Mix podcast, though, do want the advancements of everything that we can do and where we could go. All roads. I'm that person. I open up all avenues. If it's something new, something I never did before, oh, okay, I'll try it. Let me try it. That's what I want to do. But I'm more into politics and things like that, and serious topics, even though I'm like so goofy. Because for the people who don't, to follow the politics, that's why I would, and keep up with the news and what's going on. So.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's
Right.
what's up. Yeah.
All right, so I'm usually the controversial one. I kind of accepted that role.
Mhm.
I'm like the Chris Bosh to Miami Miami Heat.
Yeah.
I'm the one that'll do that dirty work, but don't show up on the stat.
Yeah.
I'm usually the villain, but
You said you the villain?
Yeah, I usually am. But what I really want to do in the future, I really want to repair the land, starting with a common thing, like just talking about it, bringing out different types of content, not just being stagnant, the same thing, Definitely trying my best to like repair the land. That's a big one. Interviewing Kendrick one day, Kendrick Lamar. That's my
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, well, I like y'all
Don't
goals,
steal
man.
my
I like where
goal.
y'all trying to go with this, man.
Don't do it.
And I had a blast being on y'all podcast.
Yeah, man. We
Go
had
check
some
that
fun.
episode out,
That was
y'all.
fun
Like,
I gotta
That
check
was
that
so
out.
funny.
So funny.
Yeah, it was dope, man. So like the thing I want to talk about today, and we talked about it, but I want to introduce it to them. Like I know some people caught the podcast, so they heard me talk about it, but I want to talk about Insecure, the show Insecure. So I can't wait to hear Lady T's take on this. So like.
Oh man.
Like this ain't no spoiler alert. Like the show is over. The
Right.
show been over for a minute.
It's
Because
over.
you always got somebody that's gonna be like,
Oh,
"Don't tell
yeah.
the show."
Right.
No. The show been over for a minute, so you
Yeah.
should have been watched and caught up.
Right.
So the way I want to talk about this, I want to talk about characters, and I want all y'all honest opinions and takes, which I know y'all gonna give me your honest opinion, but
Yeah.
I want to hear what comes to mind when I name these characters. So it could be this or that or something that you like about them, didn't understand about them, laughed at them. Like just tell me your like reaction when I bring up these names, and we'll start from the beginning down to the end. Issa.
Issa. Oh man, Issa. Okay, so with Issa, right? She's not a favorite character of mine.
You don't like
because-
Issa?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I really don't. I don't like her, and so I don't like her because I feel like she's a narcissist. She's a narcissist to me, and when I say that, because she knows and aware of what she's doing, and she would do anything to get her point across and to make herself look right and get over. I mean, even she even dissed her homie. You know what I'm saying? Clowned her homie. So I just don't like her. I'm not a fan of her.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
Lady T.
Wow. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't like her. I just think that she, when stuff happen with her, she make poor decisions. Like, but that's what I like about the show is that it be a lot of realistic stuff that be happening in there.
Yeah,
And then when Issa get faced with certain stuff, she just the choices
Yes.
that she make me like, whoa. I don't know if I'd call her a narcissist, but I think I really think that she's inconsiderate. She don't care about the way others feel or what she's doing how it's gonna affect them, whether it's her friend or man, whoever she's dealing with. She do a lot of stuff that you'd be like, okay, she shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
But overall, like I think because I like her in general, so it's kind of hard for me to.
Yeah.
I know you got to talk about the character, but I got that Issa Rae part that just kind of take me away from that. But I will agree that she makes terrible, terrible decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like her. Don't like her. She remind me of these trifling women. Nah, they're trying to get away with things, and then when they get caught, they want to
Right.
be all, oh, it's woe is me, and that makes me mad. And she also remind me of the person that be like, they got always have an opportunity to do good and make a good decision, but they never do. Everybody got that one friend, that one family member that do that, and that's what she remind me of, and it pisses me off because I'm like, she don't care at this point. It's like she always fall back on a bad decision, then, but she want everybody in her circle and everybody around her to make good decisions and do what's right. Like, no, it don't work like that.
So, yeah, I don't like her. It's the same. It's the same energy if a guy did it or a woman does it. I don't care what gender you are. I don't like it. If you are a selfish person, all you had to do, okay, it's one thing to do one thing and you don't tell the person that you did it. That's the part that messes with me. You actually lied to them or you hid it from them. And then when it blows up, and then she got that same look on her face every time that, no, put that mouth back together. No, I don't, nah. That's the part that kills me. So I can't rock with her. But I see the growth though. I'll tell you that. Growth, slightly.
You don't think she grew at the end?
She slowly. It was a slow growth. Come on.
It's like
how long you gotta have a whole phase? Okay, I'm just saying. What's the length of time?
I like this guy, man. Like my thing about Issa was basically like what I did like about Issa is like she was able to be silly and goofy to herself, and she had that. Let me check myself. I'm saying some dumb, crazy stuff. Yeah. Like she didn't have enough of those moments, but I felt like she lied to herself, but she was she was really trying to be honest with herself, and she really was battling herself. But I feel like how y'all feel with the selfishness and blaming everybody else for everything. And then she had the right support system, the right people around her.
Sure did.
I felt like she could have leaned more on them and really just used certain stuff as motivation. Like a lot of times it felt like you said, when she got upset, it's just like a domino effect. It didn't say, oh, let me check myself. I did this wrong. When she made a mistake, she was hitting home runs. Like she was going. So that's my thing with Issa. Molly.
That's the best friend.
That's the best friend.
Molly. You know, I kind of like Molly.
You like Molly?
What? Yeah, I kind of like Molly.
What you like about Molly?
Molly, I don't think Molly tried to hide who she was, and then you actually see Molly try to make the proper adjustments to change who she, so how she was viewing herself. Mm-hmm. Because clearly Molly had like some real self-esteem issues. Yeah. Even though she was this powerful woman in this high position, law firm and all that stuff, but you could tell that she had some inner battles that she was having with herself. And I like it because you actually see Molly, trying to change, trying to cut back. But then my girl fell off and we ain't get that part yet. But I kind of like her. I like her better than Issa.
Okay. Lazy?
I wasn't a big fan of Molly's. She, for one, I felt like she always run people away. Like everybody she kick it with, get in a relationship with, she always tried to find some type of way to push them away. Like it's got to be a problem. It got to be an issue with her. And her and Issa friendship, with they up and down thing, a lot of times, which would be Issa's fault. But I don't know. Molly wasn't one I was big on. She was kind of annoying to me. She was.
Of course, I kind of figured that. I knew that was bad, especially if you like the Issa.
I know. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, because you pretty much is one of the other.
Yeah, right. That's what it is.
I liked it, Molly, and it is gonna sound funny because she felt like she was like the female version of me.
So you run people away.
Yeah, I told y'all that. That's why I feel like I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. I'm like, oh yeah, Molly, what's up? She good, and she admitted she and then she tried different things. Everybody thought she was weird for trying that type of relationship, but she wanted to try it out, and then okay, it wasn't for her. I can't get mad at that.
All right, so I don't like Molly either.
Me and
I can't wait to
Jevvy
find
agree.
out who y'all like.
No, I
That's
don't
scary
play
that they agree.
That's scary.
I don't play no games, man. When I say accountable, hold yourself accountable. Now, what I did like is that she's seeing therapy in the end of the first season. But I did like that a lot. That was a huge turning point. But same thing, selfish. She had her issues, of course, but I don't agree with how she burnt her bridges. I don't agree with that. She used people, and then, oh, I like it, but now I can't do it because I can't. No, I'm gonna wait till you get to the characters, because she found out something about a guy. He tried it one time with another guy.
Oh no, we could talk about
Oh,
anything.
okay,
Yeah.
So
like,
I guess apparently the guy tried it one time with a guy, one time experience, and she just her whole demeanor flipped.
Yes.
So, what?
That's not a reason to not like her. That's some
Yeah.
people just don't like people because of that.
No,
Like
I mean, and you nitpicking about
that's
every.
not a nitpick.
That's- I
That's a
don't think
big
that's a
major
nitpick.
thing.
Well, yeah,
That's a nitpick.
you know what I mean.
She
But
might be thinking he a
first
creep
thing
out and
first,
stuff.
first thing first, you don't like the guys that don't go to college. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stop right there. 'Cause I'm,
say it's gonna all come out.
yeah, I don't like her.
Yeah, my thing about Molly, like I like that Molly was strong. She was about her business. She knew that she was that woman in that big, powerful field, and she held it down. She did her thing, and she used the best approach she could, and she was smart. She was about her stuff. She knew when to be hood. She knew when to be classy. Like she had that homegirl thing, but like with her, I didn't like her moments with dating or her decisions. She made a lot of crazy decisions.
Yes.
Like she was terrible with men, and then had the nerve to mess with a married man, and then get mad at him.
Wait,
Like,
they was not messing with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna quit mislabeling her that she was in an open relationship with a male that was in an open relationship.
but she really,
still
I mean,
messing.
the wife was okay with it. They
That's
had an
still-
open relationship.
do you really think the wife knew?
She didn't. I realized that the wife didn't
She
know.
didn't
when
know.
it
That wife
started.
didn't know
When
that,
he went,
man.
the way he answered the phone, we
Yeah.
knew he was sneaky. The way you answered the phone, it was
Right.
like I was like I said, oh, she don't know. She don't know they doing that. Not with her. You know how you got to.
Especially
'Cause
her.
you're
Like
supposed to have
out
a
of all
list.
women, yeah.
Right, you gotta have a list of who you can't touch in an
Nah.
open relationship. So yeah.
Yeah, his wife knew that how close they was. She would have never agreed to that shit. Yeah, there's no way. But yeah, like I like that. I like her strength. But like I said, bad decisions, like it was too many, man. And then the way, like her and Issa handled each other. I mean, it's damn near most women relationship. But it's just like she just handled her decision in men was just terrible, man. And like the way I understand her being that power strong person with the family and everything, but I don't know, it just was her approach to a lot of stuff. So like I had some likes and dislikes about her.
So who you think made more bad decisions, her or Issa?
Shit.
That's a tough one.
That's tough. It's because it's Issa made a lot of crazy ones. I think Issa's was more a confident thing or something. Like, I don't know. I would say probably all around Issa, but what's her name was more relationship. Yeah, her
Molly,
was
yeah.
most.
But
Yeah,
look at her
Molly.
parents. See, yeah, that actually
Right.
help you understand why
Mhm.
she was having trouble with relationship. She was looking for something that her parents had, and then she
Yeah.
realized that was a false.
Right.
Oh, that hit
Perception.
her.
And that's
That
why she-
hit her when she got to see that and found
Yeah.
out her dad was doing whatever, the mom was doing whatever. It was just like, wow. And like you said, she had a marriage and everything up here.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
when she was putting all that pressure on herself, far as like relationships, where she should be, instead of going with the flow
Right.
and just positioning yourself, doing the best things you could do to get the results you want. But and then it's just like, she just handles stuff a lot. I don't know. I would say probably her.
And I honestly believe that,
Issa.
you know what I'm saying, with Molly, if she didn't find out nothing about her father cheating on her mama, she never would have messed with old boy.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
I really
I
believe
think
she
that
wouldn't
really made her.
Yeah, that
really
made her
good.
Yeah,
just say,
the
you know
broken
what?
girls, they do all the things.
Say the broken one. All right, let's talk about Kelly.
Kelly.
That's the fat one, right?
The one that
I
like,
mean,
bigger.
because she did lose weight.
yeah, she did lose
She
weight.
lost weight during the show.
Yeah, she looks really nice now.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I don't have that much to say about Kelly. She actually came off as my favorite.
Okay.
I did that because she was really funny to me. I guess it was her humor and the way she viewed things and how just bluntly she just blunt, straight up, transparent with you when she said something. It was I liked her.
Yeah.
I liked that.
I like Kelly too. Kelly she was real. She was funny.
Yeah.
She was that friend that all us girls have. That's that one friend like Kelly. That's bitch. Come on, get up.
Yeah,
Let's
she
do
just-
this.
she
You
just
know that
was.
was
She
Kelly.
like-
She
Yeah.
was the, she was the life of the party one for
Yeah.
me. So I like Kelly. I ain't had no problems with her.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't like her.
You ain't like
You don't like
Kelly?
Kelly?
No, I didn't like her character.
What did you like
So
about
it was
Kelly?
two things why I didn't like her. Okay, I didn't like her number one because she was that, that stereotype. Everybody got an ugly friend.
Oh Lord.
So
Oh,
that's
my
what it seemed
God.
like she came off on ass like that.
guy.
It was the whole first season. It was hard for her to get a date. It was hard for her to find somebody. Like they was playing the crap out of her. It wasn't until she started losing a little weight then she had that sucker for a minute. I'm like, they playing by her. Then they making it. And I got 4 sisters, so I know all of them ugly friends of my sisters that reminded me of. So I'm like, dang, that's bad to be that person that don't know
Oh,
it.
man.
And then the bad part, she didn't even know it. In one episode, they asked, and she was like, "Oh no, it's Issa." I'm like, "No, clearly it's you. Like, if you don't know who the ugly person is in your group,
Oh yeah, that was
then
funny.
it's you."
Oh yeah, she said they were like Destiny Child.
Right.
And then she's like, "Who is Kelly?" Oh, that's Issa.
So that's all.
Yeah. Well,
She was funny though. She was great
Yeah, she was.
comical
Yeah,
relief.
she was.
I think she's my one of my favorite because she was just always real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like, I nitpicked too, I guess. I guess you could say that.
Oh,
But-
what was it?
The only thing I didn't like is that she tries to, jerk her way out of everything. Like some things are
Far as
fucking
serious stuff?
Yeah, it's just too serious. Like you trying to joke your way out of that. I'm like, So, I don't know.
I have to
know.
change. Now I gotta change my. I think I like her because that's me. I got.
That's what I was just about to say.
I
I know
joke about
people like
everything.
that.
There's nothing's off limits.
For real, I'm like, especially the Blands and Smiths, boy, them boys to go in on you in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Man, but yeah, I think she's one of my favorites. I like. She real. She alright.
Yeah. I liked about Kelly that she said what was on her mind. Like, she was about fun, good energy, and she just kept it real. Like, even with her shit, she'd keep it real.
That's
Like,
why I liked her.
even though she put out all this strength and self-esteem, like, he was the opposite. But she tried her best to kind of get there. Like, she was just falling short. But once she got that self-esteem going and started speaking up, saying certain stuff, like, yeah, she was cool. But, yeah, she was funny as hell. Like, she was one of my favorite. Like, I liked how funny she was. I liked how blunt she was. And she was, everybody lady got that one friend that's like, let's fuck them up. Let's go do whatever, girl. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. So that's what I liked about her. Tiffany, which was the married girl.
You know what? I really wasn't vibing with Tiff. I can't even say if I like her or dislike her. She just didn't do nothing for me when she was on the screen. I'm like, okay, please just get her off the screen. I don't even know. So I really don't have anything to say about her because that's how much I remember about her.
She
She's
wasn't
definitely forgettable.
Yeah, she
but-
wasn't a favorite for me either. She was too bougie and the uppity one and all that. I don't like that in real life. So like that was a straight no for me. Her personality, I just didn't like. I didn't care for her. I didn't.
Do you feel a lot of females have friends like that? Or, well, I ain't gonna ask you, do you? But, like,
I mean, they might. I
do you
don't.
know anybody like that?
No, because she would irritate me.
Okay.
So we would clash. So I would know.
So they had to get on your damn nerves.
It would get on my nerves real bad.
Okay.
She would irritate me.
I liked her.
I
I loved her. Hey, y'all can say what y'all want. She was who she was. She had what she had. screw y'all. And she tried to bless them a little bit and be in their lives and let them see how to be and how to
That
boss up
wasn't
their
blessing
lives.
them. That was
That's
looking
not
down
that's
on
not
them.
her fault. She
That
wasn't.
You felt she was looking down on
She
her?
That's not
could
a
have,
blessing.
but
She
that
was
don't.
definitely looking
She
down.
still hung out with them and went to their little ghetto places and all of that stuff and
Oh,
went to
wow.
their events. She even invited them to her. She invited them to her husband's birthday party that they all made ghetto, and that they all didn't know what to do. Who went there? You gotta latch onto those
Well,
friends
that's what
and learn
happened,
from
Miss
them.
Bougie, when you hanging out
Learn
with ghetto
from them.
friends.
I'm trying to get y'all out the ghetto.
She
I'm
definitely
trying to
wasn't trying
keep
to get
y'all
them
not to stay in the ghetto. Y'all want to keep y'all habits.
And that
You can't take the ghetto out.
Right. That's what she should have learned. I hope she learned that.
Yeah, you a silly.
Right. So if I can set her on fire, I don't think she would burn.
Oh, wow.
Because she's all plastic. Plastic, bro. I mean, she reminds me of Kim Kardashian.
Oh, that's a compliment. So most of them.
now she was attractive. She
Yeah,
definitely
she
was.
I ain't
Yeah.
got time to damn it.
Oh, you said Kim.
Oh, she.
Sorry, you said Kim.
Kim is not a bad person. She just come off as plastic to me sometimes. But I didn't like her either. No. It just, like I said, I can't, I just mind myself, like, if I was there, right, and having a conversation with this person, can you honestly believe everything that comes out their mouth? How much, like, do you think you can believe coming out this person's mouth? 2%?
It depends. It depends if they sell the story or not.
That's ridiculous. Nah, I couldn't rock with her. So
Yeah.
no.
I feel like we all know that girl. Like we all know the one that it's like the sad thing about it's like they not really doing that on purpose. It's
Right.
just they just doing what they think is right and thinking what's, I'm not gonna say fairy tale, but they thinking something different. They just look at the world different than what we do. It's like you gotta be that person that it looks glamorous. Everything is this way. I'm shining. I'm happy, but deep down I'm insecure. I'm worried about moving this place. I'm worried about my husband. All my insecurities coming out. It's like that gotta be a tough way to live, trying to portray this whole thing, and then inside feeling another person, and then battling yourself with that. And I just feel like she needed therapy like a motherfucking. She just needed therapy, but she had some good stuff about her. Like she did reach out and try to help them motivate them to do different stuff and be happy. And even though she was living like this fairy tale thing, she was trying to help them get in that good spirit or whatever, confident, however she felt. But we know those type of women. Like she just was dealing with a lot of insecurities and things like that.
Right.
But okay, let's talk about Lawrence.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy. Let me sit up a little bit for this one.
So you Team Lawrence?
Yeah, all day, Team Lawrence. First of all, I didn't like how Issa handled Lawrence. I was totally against it because the way she handled Lawrence. Okay, gotta be honest. Lawrence was kind of coming off as like he ain't trying to do nothing, but at the same time, he actually explained to her why he was like that because he's so used to doing things and succeeding at things that then it wasn't happening for him. It kind of it shook him up and threw him off. Instead of her being there like an old girl from the bank, you know what I'm saying, motivating him instead of talking down, looking at him, rolling her eyes and like, oh, I don't know what to do with this guy. Instead of doing those things, that's why their relationship ended up messing up like it did because she didn't believe in Lawrence. She quit believing in him. And then she didn't do anything to help him to re-believe in himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't do anything to fuel that man, to light the fire up under that man again. Because you with him, so you know that he struggled. You know Lawrence was used to being a certain type of way. So when you see him acting out like that, you should have been like, you should have stopped what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you got to communicate and pay attention to your partner, know your partner for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she knew him for real, then she would know that, hey, okay, something's going on, babe. You know what I'm saying? How can we help? How can I help you fix this? How can we fix this?
Mm-hmm.
But no, she didn't do that. She looked at him as he a bum now. This and that, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm Team Lawrence all day, you know.
Well, I really liked Lawrence. I thought Lawrence was a good guy, and Issa just was out of order. She did him wrong. You know, she basically kicked that man while he was down, and
Yeah.
that wasn't right. Like he was a good guy. He just was in a bad spot at the time, and you know you have to. That's your man. Be patient. You know, be patient with him and go through the situation. Instead, she steps outside the relationship, and I think what that did for Lawrence was it made him start making poor decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Like she made him turn into a person that he probably wouldn't have been. That's where all the other different women
Yep.
came from and all of that type of stuff. So I felt sorry for Lawrence.
I did too.
Like
I did too.
I felt like he was out here really trying to do what he's supposed to be doing, and he was just having bad things happen to him. But my overall for him, I loved him. I thought he was one of my favorite characters on the show.
I like Lawrence.
Oh,
I do. I like Lawrence, but I don't. I'm not about to give him all of this that y'all just gave him. y'all just made it seem like he didn't take responsibility for none of his decisions that he made. Y'all blamed it all on Issa. He was a grown man, and he would if guess what. He was sitting there. Women like men that are successful and going that route and doing things and hustling and things like that. Sitting on her couch every day and saying that, oh, you ain't get a chance to get your business proposal yet. Yeah, that gets tiresome, and then it becomes tiresome to being unattractive. To now she's thinking about being with somebody else. But the bad part was that she wasn't and he didn't communicate. How they was actually feeling and what was really going on, and that was his problem because he did it in the next relationship. He didn't have communication skills then, and then he made dumb decisions too. He knew that he shouldn't have been in a relationship with that girl that quick, and he did, and then he felt rushed and trapped in, and then it was just too much. We not honest, and I think that's just a lot of things. That's why these characters are really relatable because you see so much of other people. I mean, I see so much of other people in these characters. I can't relate to them like that, but but you guys, I see a lot of you guys. I be like, okay,
That's a funny guy.
so I like Lawrence, and I was like, kudos, because when he was sleeping with the bank lady, I was like, okay, I see you. That was an upgrade.
It definitely was.
Definitely was. And
Definitely
he messed
was
it up. Like, come on, man. Like, it was just, I think he should have had more of a spine. He was just like, yeah, even with his friends, like, yeah, I take their advice. It was like it's like I didn't see a point where he made his own decisions for himself because that's what he wanted to do. It was like a people person. You know how those people persons are. Yeah. I want to please anybody I'm with and anybody I'm around. I don't like that.
Are you talking about me?
No.
Sound like you talking about me.
Paranoid.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite because it kind of reminds me of me. Fresh pointed it out, like, you're definitely Lawrence, definitely. I was actually in that position, the same position he was in, so it hit home for me, especially when you start investing and everything like that, trying to step outside the norm of the world. I do believe that the communication was terrible, but I thought he did a pretty good job communicating that he's trying to save money because he had this plan for his app. But I do agree that he was not taking care of Issa. I have to agree with that. He just became boring. Like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. So, but that is a topic about communication. As far as the bank lady, that lady was head over heels for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, dog, for real, you fucking that up. Yeah. But, huh?
Oh no, go ahead, Jerry. I'm sorry.
But he should have been, like you said, another conversation, communication. He should have been honest about, I'm not ready to be in a relationship about it. But I don't even think that would matter because she was like head over heels.
I mean, he had just coming out of a relationship with Issa, like that was
and
too
she
soon.
knew that.
Yeah.
She
And
knew
then
it,
that was a sexy.
I thought you people say the easiest way to get over somebody is to
I
be
don't
with
agree
somebody
with
else.
that. Not when you're in a long-term relationship.
Oh,
and you
okay.
jump into
I believe in
you're
having
not
fun.
giving yourself
Like,
Right.
a chance to heal.
Yeah, you can't just jump into something right away.
Yeah.
My thing is like with Lawrence, and to be honest, like a lot of stuff with Lawrence, I went through that. I feel like I've always been, earlier on in life, I've always been that hard worker that, I had a lot of potential, and I got to a point where I got slow with it. And what I mean by that is I've growing up as going to high school, young adult, like I've always was quick to do certain things or had that drive to do certain things. I was always goal oriented. In school, I got good grades.
Yeah.
I was a good kid. You could ask me to do anything, and I learned how to do it, and I was quick. When it came to grades, I was good in everything but math. Um, I was just always on top of everything. And when I got older, I was used to working, making money, getting this car, doing this, doing that.
Yep.
And, I was working hard. I had my first son, moved in with my fiance. And I just felt like I got to a point where I was so used to chasing all these goals. I let fun and partying and everything and getting drunk and getting high. I let a lot of that stuff slow me down or get me stagnant and just having a dream, having the goals, but just needing that push. And I had a couple of friends like, "What you doing? What you doing?" But at that time we wasn't on each other as friends, as men at that point. Because for a long time, a lot of us men, we would give our guy a pat on the back, but we wasn't able to just yell or be tough with people. That was like unheard of then.
Right.
So you would just try to position your homeboy like, "Hey man, you need a ride to work. You need this. You need that." Like that type of motivation. I had a couple people doing that, but I didn't get it because I finally got to this point where I'm making this money. I'm successful in my mind. Like I'm talented. I still got my goals, but I'm not chasing them no more. And I got to a point where it's just like I just had to really just push myself and really challenge myself on what I'm writing down. Don't just say it. Don't just have this dream and not working towards it because now it's just a dream. It's just up there if you're not working towards it. If you just hoping and writing goals down and not doing it, you're not reaching that. So I got that little push in the back and start really listening to like inspirational videos on YouTube and really paying attention to like rich people mindsets and doing certain things. And I got that drive again, just like I have to do this. I have to work harder. I need to be a better man. I need to be a better father. I need to get to those goals. I gotta do the things that I need to do. And I just got on that. But I feel like as a lot of men, we get to a point where we get stagnant. And we not
We definitely
being
do.
the best boyfriend, the best husband, the best man, the best friend. We get caught up in some stuff. And then I like that Lawrence really did what I'm trying to do now is be that guy that's doing his own thing and that's creating his dreams and changing the world, not just living, not just being here, but really chasing towards goals
Right.
to reach back and help my great grandkids and to leave a legacy. Legacy is the biggest thing that matters to me right now. So anything, whether it's working hard, getting closer to God, exercising, eating right, doing whatever I want to do, and that's where I'm at with life now, making those decisions that's best for me, not everybody else. So making those decisions that's best for future me, not just me sitting. So I like that he got everything he set out for, and he had that drive. He just needed that push, and I like the dude he was. He was trying. He just didn't know how to do certain things, and he just didn't really apply himself all the way. But I feel he always had the hopes and dreams. He just wasn't working towards them. So with that, I kind of relate to him a lot, like on certain things. But me, I got that work ethic. Me, when I say I'm doing something, I'm gonna do it. I don't just assume. I put that confidence out. I really believe that shit. So like me changing the world, me being confident, me be doing everything I can do to be successful and help us, and y'all help me. That's the type of shit I'm on. So us being better people for our kids, our family, the world. That's how you change that motherfucker. That's how you live an imprint. Like I went to one of my cousins' home going. I'm gonna be real quick, and I've never been to a homegoing service where people poured out that much love, that much talking about. You dope when somebody's saying the same two, three things about you. Everybody. And people crying, people smiling, people happy, people sharing stories, people showing how you went out your way to be there for them.
Right.
Y'all relationship, how real this person was, how giving this person was. Like, that's legacy shit right there. That's what I want. And I want to be able to, like, people walk down the street and say, "Hey, you remember this guy?" Like, or you know this guy? So that's what I'm trying to do now, and that's what I felt Lawrence was getting to that point where even with the way he handled his son and being a better father and being a better, co-parenting better. So that was my guy Lawrence, man. But I want to thank y'all guys for coming,
anytime,
for
man,
being
anytime.
here, and I promise I'm gonna be on y'all shit again, and I want y'all back. I ain't just saying that. So I want us to continue to support each other,
Yes,
talk
got
to each other, push each other, and just keep making sure we doing the shit we said we was gonna do. Because I honestly believe in all y'all.
Right.
I know we don't know each other like that, but I could tell by that energy. I'm an energy person.
Right.
And I feel like y'all got a goal and y'all gonna go for it. And I love that, she's saying what we saying. And we as men know it ain't too many women that think like her.
Right.
And
Right.
but
Sure
at
ain't.
the same time pushing us, challenging us, but doing it with love and caring. That's real shit. So I want us to keep in contact and let's keep supporting each other, sharing each other's stuff, talking about each other's stuff. Let's do some dope stuff this summer too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Most
Thank you
definitely.
guys for thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all for being on. Thank you guys and everybody. Have a great week. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and be safe. Peace.
Yeah.